We're now going to have a quick look at the golf this week. The AT&T Byron Nelson is on this week. We had the Players Championship last week. Went close with Louis Oosthuizen. He was leading at one point. Had him at 100 to 1. In the end, he just came up short, tied second. But a very good performance. But it was a close one. And we also had Adam Scott, who placed at 40 to 1. So not too bad. We're obviously got a reasonable radar on what's going on in the golf world at the moment. But now the AT&T Byron Nelson. Looking at the market, again, usual suspects at the head of it. Dustin Johnson, the form man. White hot form. Very short in the betting. You can get 5 to 1, 9 to 2. I mean, if you've listened to any of my videos before, you'll know I'll be looking past that. It's too short. I don't care what sort of form he's in. 4 rounds, quality field, difficult course. You can't be taking 5 to 1 pre-tournament. I don't care how good he is. So we need to look for some more value. Jordan Spieth, 11 to 1, reasonable price. I'll be looking past that. I did see him at Sawgrass. He looked reasonably solid. At the Players Championship, I'm going to be looking past him on this occasion though. We've got Garcia, 12 to 1, Masters champion. Did okay at Sawgrass, obviously in a good state of mind having won the Masters. I'm going to be looking for more value than that. Next in the betting, Brooks Koepka, 14 to 1, has a very good record on this course. It's held in Irving, Texas, the Four Seasons Resort and Club at Las Colinas. It's the same course every year, and he's got a good record there. So that's something, that's someone to look at. I'm not going to be taking him, but a lot of people like Brooks Koepka this week. The first one in the betting that I'll be looking at is Jason Day. He's 16 to 1. I think he blew up in the final round of the Players Championship. He shot an 80 or something, but I did see him in the week. He just showed the odd sign that he might be getting back to how Jason Day can play. He's obviously had problems in his family, problems with his mother. I think she's been ill, so he's had to deal with that. He hasn't produced the form of last year when he was on fire, but I think all the qualities there. And as I say, he showed signs, and he could come good this week. 16 to 1. Yeah, I mean, I would have liked having shot 80. I would have liked 18 or 20 to 1. I would have been expecting on that, but so it's not like me. I'm taking a price which is less than what I would have wanted, but I just have a feeling Jason Day is coming into a phase where he might turn it on. So I'm going to take just Jason Day at 16 to 1 each way. All these selections are a quarter of the odds, first 6 places. So every selection, top 6, you get a place, a quarter of the odds. And that's how we're. Those are the terms we're betting on in this particular tournament. We're also going to take Jason Dufner at 33 to 1. Dufner, former PGA champion. We did have him last week. He's just in very consistent form. He's getting close. He's there or thereabouts. Top 20s consistently. Tidy player. Fairways and greens. Very consistent. So we'll have Dufner at 33 to 1. We'll have Mark Leishman at 50 to 1. If you've listened to any of my golf videos before, he's been in all of them. Just a steady player. Very good record in Texas generally. 50 to 1. We'll have an each way on Leishman. One price that's jumped out at me is Billy Horschel at 100 to 1. He's a very talented player. When I look at some of the other prices of players that I would compare a comparable chance with, I think 100 to 1 stacks up reasonably favourably. I mean, if we look around, you've got Brandt Snedeker 40 to 1. I mean, that is a name you sometimes look at for a bit of value. And then you've got Horschel at 100. I mean, I wouldn't say Horschel's chances were that much worse than someone like Snedeker. I might have Snedeker priced slightly shorter. So Snedeker's at 40. Maybe Horschel could be 66 to 1, something like that. But he's coming in at 100 to 1. So for me, that's value. I'll be taking Billy Horschel each way. Ryan Palmer, 50 to 1. Just a very good record at this particular course. So we can't look past him. A consistent player will have Ryan Palmer, 50 to 1. I'm out of nowhere. I'm going to struggle to explain this one to you, but I'm just going to throw it down. A Hail Mary on the big value at 150 to 1. We're going to go for Anirban Lahiri, the Indian. Strikes the ball nicely. He's a big hitter. He's a player I like, and for some reason I can't really even put my finger on it. I think he's going to do all right this week. Not too much of a technical decision, but I'm going to take Anirban Lahiri each way at 150 to 1. Ryan Moore, 50 to 1. If you've listened to my videos, I always pick him. Consistent, usual stuff. fairways and greens, can be trusted to perform reliably, doesn't often blow up. Similar sort of category as Leishman. So Ryan Moore, 50 to 1. Tony Finau, I'm going to take 33 to 1. Big hitter. Saw him at Sawgrass. He was striking the ball beautifully, as he always does. Just like the look of him. Looked very composed. Um, just striking the ball so crisply and that power. I mean, he can be a force on this course. One thing I will say, the price is a bit shorter than I would have liked. 33 to 1. I would have been thinking 40s. 50s. But again, it's just a hunch. I saw him play last week at the Players, so I'm not going to miss out just in case he fires this week. Tony Finau, 33 to 1. So let's go through the selections. We've got Dufner, 33 to 1, Leishman, 50 to 1, Billy Horschel, 100 to 1, Ryan Palmer, 50 to 1, Anaban Lahiri, 150 to 1, Ryan Moore, 50 to 1, Tony Finau, 33 to 1. And I don't know if I mentioned Jason Day there, 16 to 1. And I'm going to add one more. He's a player that splits opinion. He's a bit of a Marmite player, but he has quality there. I did see him last week, and funnily enough, I wasn't hugely impressed by what I saw last week. But I'm going to throw it down with Keegan Bradley at 100 to 1. He's a former winner of the tournament, 2011. Second in 2013. You just can't look past, a resume like that. A lot of people don't like the guy for whatever reason. He's got quality there. It's a course he likes. If he shows up 100 to 1, I'll take a chance on Keegan Bradley as well. So there are my selections for the AT&T Byron Nelson. Good luck with any selections you come up with. Please, comment if you have any thoughts on any particular players and their chances this week. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.